keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Now he's into the clear again. Inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A big play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. A fan. Down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. 18 yards there, and it'll be 1st and goal. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. On this one, losing yardage to the 7. Now they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Ability that certainly is in his arsenal. 2nd down and 8. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 9 yards on the play there, and it'll set him up 1st and goal. A handoff as he run the corner play. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great effort there. On his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Cowboys will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Sometimes you get a 1st and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line, and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on 1st down.
It was Josh Sweat who got him down on the defensive side. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 22. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. Great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15. And he'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. So 1st and 10. And if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in their second-half blowout material. Fights loose. The great move couldn't free him. Taken down at the 10. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys have taken a 5-touchdown lead.
Well, this offensive line has really stepped up to the challenge here because those Mastodons, they've been sensational clearing holes all game long. And this is great work down here near the goal line to give their back the space he needs to work his way into the...
The Eagles send out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. This is taken at the 18. Powers through. It's a 40-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They'll start this drive out on the ground. There he goes again. He's on his way. Touchdown, Cowboys. A great play there. 76 yards. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. They blitzed defensively there, but he was able to slip through that first layer, and then he was gone.
I think they won the leverage game, didn't they?
Yes.
Right? They saw the blitz coming. That got to him a little bit, but they leveraged it perfectly and found not just a crease, a gigantic hole. And off he goes, and he's still going all the way to the end zone.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A big hitter there. A 1st down gain of 26 yards. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Right back to him on 1st down. Sheds off the tackle. Still going. And he's going to get it down to the 14-yard line. And in 2 plays just like that, they're already operating in the red zone. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. A handoff as they run the counter play. And the nimble footwork gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. From the 9, 2nd and 5. As they run the counter play. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys are closing in on that 16-0 record as they add on to their lead. start this drive out on the ground. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, it's hard to have vision as a runner and find a hole when there's nothing but defenders in your way. They stacked that one up really well. But give him credit. Instead of trying to bounce it out and turn it into a big play, which might have turned into a big loss, he just took his medicine there and took the 1 yard.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. What do they have for this? 3rd and 11. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to attack those mastodons you have up front. Say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines. Let's close this one out.
The tackle there by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Second down and 6 now.
Check. It's our field. It's our field. Hey, it's our field.
A handoff as they run the counter play. It's a run going over. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a first down. A handoff as they run the counter play. And he's going to take this one down to the 25. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. A handoff as they run the counter play. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Hey, watch that. Hey, watch the ball. Ball with the mic. Mike's ball. Go.
A handoff as they run the counter play. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. A handoff as they run the counter play. And the Cowboys are going to have a 1st and goal as he's inside the 10 down to the 7-yard line. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. A handoff as they run the counter play. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Well, when they said before the game that they were going to try and execute every second of this contest, I guess that was taken literally, because here they are in the final moments of the 4th, putting another touchdown on the board, Charles, to add to this big lead.
I'm not a big believer in 110%, but it certainly applies here, doesn't it? Because some guys...
For the Dallas Cowboys, and we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception.